So I've been John Lang, guys. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is chapter 161. When we last left off, we're out here in Athens, and we're just going to continue exploring. I'm going to pick up this quest and then see where we end up.
Hey!
Goddess of war, I might have a job for you. If you're as good a fighter as I've heard.
You've heard of me?
Don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens in this city, Mystios.
With flattery like that, how could I possibly turn you down?
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm trying to hire you. I need some Spartan military targets removed.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me. General,
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you expected.
I expected you were someone who wants to get paid. Was I wrong?
No, not completely. Fine. What do you want?
My spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing. What I want you to do is hamstring them. Get into their forts and remove the commanders in charge.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you approve. You'll need to bring me the seals of the commanders you kill as proof.
Of
You'll be
course.
amply rewarded.
Those don't seem like standard Athenian tactics.
They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using traditional warfare. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want to do?
They want honorable face-to-face warfare, pitting our forces directly against the Spartans. We're not going to win a contest of strength against those brutes. We need to outthink them. So, will you kill the commanders?
All right, I'll take the job.
Good. I might not have approval to deploy our men to do this, but I'm not about to let that stop me.
What's so special about these seals?
Only elite Spartan commanders carry these seals, those in charge of entire forts. They'd all die before parting with them. So bring me the seals as proof that they're dead.
Where can I find them?
The Spartans have been making inroads into Athenian territory, taking over forts that once belonged to us. Make them pay for every inch.
What's your strategy?
Whatever it takes to protect Athenian lives and kill Spartans.
That's not what I meant. What's your personal strategy?
My career is none of your business. Know that I don't seek much. Only proper recognition of my strategic brilliance.
You've told me enough. I'll get your seals for you, General.
Of course, we have another quest like this. Creating opportunity. What's the level 81? Well, it wasn't what I was planning to do, but you know what? We might as well just buckle down and do this. I can make it go pretty quickly, actually. Wasn't there two... There's two forts in Boeotia, right? Yes. Wonder if I'm gonna have to do this 5 times. But again, though, at least I have the whole map explored out, so I can just fast travel to these forts and rinse and repeat. Macedonia, Spartan leadership. Aster, leader of the lonely. Get in, kill the pole march, get out. That's the plan. I think that's just a captain. No, it's just a brute, actually. This guy should always be back here, as far as I'm aware. Doesn't look like he has many people around him. If any, which is good.
They'll be on high alert here.
Alright. Make sure I don't accidentally just go into the building. Spartan seal. First of many, I'm sure. You know what? What am I doing? I can just get out this way. Sorry, I was just thinking. Alright, let's go from the ruins of Artemis up, and we'll hit this next fort. This one I'm not familiar with, so I'm not sure where this guy's gonna be. But Belos, Warrior of Zeus, is the leader here. Looks like he's in the fort as well. Which may or may not pose some problems. Pose some problems. I don't know, we'll see. And again, I don't think he's actually in the fort. Unless he's like right here at the edge of the fort.
There'll be trouble.
The issue is I haven't seen our friend the pole march. There he is right there, of course. Dead center. Might as well take this while I'm here. Do you need the drachmae? Those are a... Oh, I remember this one. This is the one where the alarm got raised. Or the brazier got lit, rather. Wow, I was not expecting that. I got so lucky there. Gotta get back some of the adrenaline I spent there. Did Foki only have one? No, it had two. Okay. Let's head up to this one first then.
They won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
Definitely take that brute's helm. This is the first time I got chased into a fort by a mercenary. I don't know where. There he is, over there. Doesn't look like he has anyone around, so if I can just kind of get over there. Without drawing too much attention. It would be best. And what also would be best if I just like straight out killed this guy. One assassination. Is that done? Conios the quick-tongued, running around.
Do you have my seals yet?
Of course I do. It was easy.
How could I have doubted your greatness? Nonetheless, I appreciate the work you've done. Would you be interested in another job?
I'm interested.
I'm impressed with your work.
Did you expect any less?
I had hoped, but hiring you was a gamble.
Most things in life are.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Exactly. How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens don't?
I'm not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
The Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already. We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership. They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Put them in a situation that requires genuine thought, and they fall apart. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other generals react to that.
I'll get you your seals.
The sooner the better.
What do you think of the Spartans?
If you were to ask General Neon that, he'd tell you they were mindless brutes. That's half true. They have a base sort of cunning. It shouldn't be enough to withstand Athenian might. Assuming the other generals make intelligent decisions instead of stalling.
You do know I'm of Spartan birth.
You're more skilled than the average Spartan. In time, you might even manage Athenian citizenship.
The true pinnacle of success.
Of course. I wish I had more say over our naval forces. What I could do to the Spartans then.
Have you held this command for long?
I've been a general in the army for a long time. I made some mistakes in my early days, but I more than made up for them after. Still, everyone attributes my victories to luck, never to my own decisions.
I see how that could be frustrating.
Other men take credit for my victories. Cautious men who cause needless deaths by overlooking opportunities. You know what happens to a general who loses his reputation? Who gets blamed for the loss of Athenian lives?
Nothing good.
He dies. So I will do everything to preserve Athenian lives. Maybe one day, I'll even get credit for my accomplishments.
Why do you need these seals?
I need those seals to shove in the faces of the assembled generals, to get them to wake up. While they've been debating and stalling, I've been winning the war.
I know what I have to do.
Yeah, I figured we were gonna get his clothing set too. Alright, like I said, we'll run around and do this real quick as I can anyways. The Wise Warrior. Let's head back to Phoki. We'll hit the other fort this time though. Go from Satyr's Respite. Don't know if I'll be able to do this entire quest line this session, but if I don't, I should only have like maybe one more trip to do. That won't take terribly long. Although I won't be doing the exact same fort every single time. I'll do like what I did the first time around for the Spartans and just kind of cycle through the map.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to find.
Well, that was really quick and easy.
What was that?
Actually, I wouldn't mind building some adrenaline up, so. Apparently I stole a helmet from that too. Easy peasy. Alright, that's one seal. Xerxes Military Fort. Yeah, I guess this beach fast travel is the quickest one. I thought there was one just a little bit south of that fort in the next region, but didn't see it if there was.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
I think he was down here somewhere. When I remember. Again, maybe not. Right there. He's a legendary too, of course. I get my ass beat by this guy. I think this was another one where the alarm got sounded, the brazier got lit. I almost didn't get that 1 second later, and that would have been it. I've been fighting the man the old-fashioned way. There's a lot of sleeping guys around this guy. Colossus Mace. And I'm gone. Boeotia had 2 forts. Military fort of Gla, and we have the fort of Platia. Or Palatia, probably. Alright. More seal, and then we can turn back in. Leader here is Primos the Secretive.
Don't come any closer. I should watch my step around here.
About to say I don't remember where this guy is, but I always seem to find them really quickly. 2 guys there, so might be wise to just kind of disengage. That guy couldn't be in the worst spot. In a more worse spot. I really didn't want to take that kill just because it was going to cost me adrenaline, but it's fine. I have almost a full gauge of it, so and I had a full gauge going in. That's dirty. Straight up killed the guy. Let's make our exit back to Athens. I think in the next session, I will actually change the armor up. The appearance anyways. We're still going to use this, but I'll change the appearance of the armor.
Do you have the seals for me?
I do.
More seals and more proof what we're doing is working. Thankfully, there are at least some people in power willing to listen to me.
I'll leave the politics to you.
As it should be. And I have more work for you, assuming you're up for it.
I'm always interested in more work.
I was worried about employing a mercenary, but you've been a pleasant surprise.
Yes, that's what they all call me. A pleasant surprise.
I suspect if they call you anything offensive, they don't live long.
I couldn't say.
At least I have you working with me, instead of getting in my way.
Other generals giving you trouble?
They refuse to acknowledge I know what I'm doing. But it doesn't matter. I'll get the job done, and eventually all of Athens will know it. Are you ready for more work?
I'll get you your seals.
Thank you.
First, I have some questions. Who does a general like you look up to?
You know who was a true hero?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Odysseus. He used his wits to triumph. Wily Odysseus, they call him. Without him, the Trojan War would have been lost. And the other generals understood that.
What do you think your future holds?
Victory or death. You don't stay a general for long if you don't win battles.
I suppose many generals die on the field.
Not the majority. The Athenian people are the greatest threat to a general's life. If you displease them, they'll remove you from office, ostracize you, or even condemn you to death.
And you want this job?
There is no greater purpose than the glory of Athens. It's my duty and my honor.
Why is it I always find you here?
Athena is the goddess of wisdom and war. What better place for a general to ask for blessings?
You don't seem very devout to me.
I'm not the first general in my family. My father was as well, and his father before him.
You would have learned military thinking from a young age.
Exactly. My grandfather brought me here when I was a child. He stood me here and told me Athena was our patron. That we must always offer her our respect on the eve of war.
He sounds like a wise man.
He was. He died in battle the next day.
You come here to remember him.
And to remember that though the gods may be our patrons, they will not always protect us.
I know enough.
Alright. In the midst of chaos. We'll head back over here to Boeotia. Hit that fort real quick. This one I might actually want my horse for. It's a bit of a journey that way.
Come on. I need to stay hidden.
Of course. Dead center. Let's hope he goes somewhere favorable. I'm gonna try to ping as much as I can around him though. That way I